all had your breakfast. In the month of June, we are learning many important facts in social science, and these are the basics in social science. It will be helpful for you to cope up with the syllabus which we handle next in the month of July and in upcoming months also. So concentrate and listen carefully. Today's session we are going to see the continents, different types of continents of the world. A chart which depicts the continents and oceans also. You can do a chart like this and hang it in your classroom so that you can remember the names of 7 continents and 5 oceans. This chart shows you the 7 continents and 5 oceans written in order: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. The 5 oceans are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean and Arctic Ocean. In the previous classes we learnt about the various maps related to India, that is neighboring countries, water bodies that surrounds India, major rivers of India and also the landforms of India. This week we are going to study about the world, the oceans, deserts and continents of the world. Before learning about each continent, let us see the definition of continent. A continent is commonly defined as a large land mass separated from other land masses by oceans. This is a simple definition about a continent. You can say it's just a large land mass. You all know the earth is divided into 2 things, land as well as water. The land masses are called as continents and the water are called as oceans. There are 7 continents and the continents are listed according to the size. Let us see: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Are you clear, children? Be ready with your world map so that when I teach you to mark the different continents, you can immediately mark it in your map also. This is the basic of about the earth, very basic thing which everybody should know. If you want, you can make a note of it. I'll give you a few minutes. Copy it neatly so that you can refer in future. You can learn and keep it in memory. You can utilize all these things when you are free due to lockdown. Afterwards you will be having much to learn. You won't be getting time to learn the basics. So I want you to make use of this basic classes. Copy, children. All copied, children. Learn the definition and the names of 7 continents properly. Over. Let us see a small video which shows you, it will be interesting for you to see, and which shows you the different types of continents.
Let me guide you with this. Let me guide you about all of these. As you know, the planet Earth is like a huge ball with the surface made up of land and water. If you look at the globe, you would see that we can see only one side of the Earth at a time. But if we can stretch the surface to get a map, it would look like this one. This shows the entire surface of the Earth. The dark blue areas are water and rest of the area is land. The whole land area of the earth is divided into 7 parts. These are called continents. These continents are the earth's continuous land masses. These continents are North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, South America, and Antarctica. Let's learn an easy way to remember these names. Look at this sentence. Erin ate 9 sticky apricots at April's. E is for Europe. A is for Asia. N is for North America. S is for South America. Again, an A here is for Africa, another A for Australia, and yet another A for Antarctica. Remember, Erin ate 9 sticky apricots at April's, and you can remember the names of all the continents. Let's now go to each continent to know more about these. Wow, you are riding an elephant. You are in Asia. It is the biggest continent. It is about 1/3 of all land on the planet Earth. And also, 6 out of every 10 people on the earth live here, which is the world's 60% of the population. China and India, world's most populated countries, are here. Also, do you know that the 10 highest mountain peaks of the world are in Asia? Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world, is also in Asia. Most of the world's religions like Hinduism, Islam, and Buddhism originated here. Oh wow, you are wearing diamonds and you are eating a chocolate. You seem to be in Africa. Half of the world's diamonds come from Africa. Also, most of the chocolate which you and I love come from here, which is around 60% of the total chocolate produced in the world. World's largest desert, Sahara, and the world's largest river, Nile, is also in Africa. It is the second largest continent among 7 continents. It is also said that the first humans lived here. It is situated on the equator, and that is why it is very hot. Oh, don't be scared. These are kangaroos. These are found only in the Australian continent. In the Australian continent, there is only one country, which is Australia itself. Apart from kangaroos, there are many other unique animals in this continent, like koala and emu. It also has a sizable sheep population. They say there are 14 times more sheep in Australia than humans. Australia is also the largest island in the world. In Australia, 75% area is just flat desert. Oh my God, say yourself, it is an anaconda, the largest snake in the world. It is found only in South America. Hello, cool down, have some coffee. Brazil, a country in South America, is the world's largest producer of coffee. This continent has the world's largest river, Amazon, the world's largest mountain range, and the world's largest salt lake. It also has the world's highest volcanoes and the world's highest waterfall. Look at that penguin dancing. This tells you we've come to Antarctica. 98% of this continent is covered with ice. That is why it is called white or frozen continent. It is the world's coldest, windiest, driest, and highest continent. Like deserts, there is very less rain here, and that is why it is also called cold desert. There are no villages or cities here, only scientists live here for research. Wow! We are in Europe, the only continent with no desert. The world's smallest country, Vatican City, is here. The Pope also lives here. All the countries in Europe have a single currency named euro. The world's largest country by area, Russia, is situated in this continent. Other important countries are Britain, France, and Germany. Oh, you see the Statue of Liberty? Ah, we are in North America, home to the world's largest innovative companies like Apple, Google, and Facebook. It is also known as New World as it was discovered very late. You see this owl? Its name is elf. It is the world's smallest owl. It is found in this continent. It is the world's largest producer of maize, wheat, and soybean. The world's third longest river, Mississippi, is also in North America.
Did you see the video, children? Isn't it interesting? Yes, you saw about different continents and the special features of each continent. It was very interesting, and let us see how to mark the different continents on world outline map. Since this is a small blackboard, I'll show you 3 continents at a time. How to mark the 3 continents. First I'll show you 3 continents, then I'll show you the 4 continents. This is to the left of the map. This is North America and this is South America. You can mark, children. North America is in the north side and South America is on the south side. Copy, children. Then we have Africa, next to it. If I draw all the 7 continents, it will be clumsy here. So I am drawing 3 continents and then I'll draw you one more continent on the top also. This is just an outline. If it's not perfect, excuse me. The continent above Africa is Europe. Half of it. Can you see this, children? If you have the map with you, you can note it down. First is North America, down you have South America. Next to that you have the big continent, that is Africa. Above it is Europe. Marked, children. Then we'll go to the remaining 3 continents. Out of this, which is the biggest continent? Can you name it? By seeing the size of it, you can tell which is the biggest continent out of this 4. Yes, Africa is the biggest continent in this, out of this 4 continents. Next is North America and third one is South America, fourth one is Europe. I am telling with this 4 continents, not on the whole. Shall I wrap, children? Next we will see the 3 other continents. This is Caspian Sea. Seeing this, you can understand which country is this. Yes. Now can you guess the other 3 continents I have written apart from North America, South America, Africa and Europe? This will be the continuation of the previous map so that you can understand better. This is Europe, what we saw in the previous map. Then can you name these continents? 3 other continents. Can you guess? Can you guess this country? Yes, this is India. It is in V shape. As I said, it is a peninsula country. And this is Sri Lanka. It's an island. Seeing this, you can mark that this is Asia. This continent is Asia. Next to Europe, we have Asia. Before many years, these 2 continents were together and they were not separated, and together it is called as Eurasia. EURASIA. Europe and Asia together. These small points you can remember, children. When it is asked in one word, you will be in a position to answer. Can you tell the other continent? The only island continent. This is Australia. It is an island covered by water. You all know what is an island. Can you tell me what is an island? Island is nothing but the piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. Hence, Australia is an island. It is the only island continent. All the other continents are not islands except Australia. This is the only island continent. And the next one is down we have, it is covered with full of snow. Can you guess what continent it is? Yes, that is Antarctica. Antarctica. In this we learnt 3 continents in this map: Asia, Australia and Antarctica. Previously we learnt how to mark 4 continents: Europe, North America, South America and Africa. Make a note of it. Mark in your map. I'll give you a few minutes time. Write the correct spellings. The C is silent. Some will have doubt whether this C should be inserted or not. Even for Arctic Ocean and Arctic Circle, for everything you must include the C. We can spell it as Antarctica, but C is silent. Anyhow, C should be there. While writing, you have to write the C. For understanding, I draw that circles. Now you can copy the three continents: Asia, Australia and Antarctica. Europe you studied in before the previous map. It is that whole continent is divided into two, that is Europe and Asia. Shall I rub this, children? Wrote? Finished? Marked all the 7 continents on the map. This will be the homework for you. You can test yourself. You can test yourself by writing. Take a map, world outline map, and see whether you could mark all the 7 continents on that map. Children, we learnt how to mark all the 7 continents on the world outline map. Let us see in order according to the size. Can you tell me? Can you guess and tell the names of the continents according to the size? First comes Asia. Second one, Asia is the biggest continent. Second, you can see the map and tell. Second one, Africa. Third, North America. Fourth one, South America. Fifth one, can you guess? Fifth one according to the size. You can see the map and tell. Is Antarctica. Sixth one, 2 more continents, Europe, and the last one is Australia. Asia is the biggest continent in which we live. India is in Asia. Second largest is Africa, then comes North America. North America and South America. In size, according to the size I have written Antarctica, next Europe, and last one is Australia. It is the smallest. When we ask in one words, that time you can answer which is the smallest continent, which is the biggest continent, which is the continent covered with snow, etc. Noted down, children. You can copy the names. Before also I showed you the names of different continents. You can make a note of it. Shall I rub it? Each continent has its own special features. We can say that also. Asia is noted for features such as Mount Everest. Mount Everest, which is the highest peak in the world, is in Asia, and many elephants live there. We have many tourist places such as Taj Mahal, Great Wall of China. All these are located in Asia. And the most populated countries of the world, India and China, is situated in Asia. Then comes Africa. Africa, we have that Sahara Desert, which is the largest desert and the largest river in the world, Nile. Both are situated in Africa. North America, you all know. America, South America. Special things we have. South America, we have Amazon river, and many animals live in that forest. Antarctica, it's full of snow. It is fully covered with snow, where we can see lots of penguin. Europe, you have many important countries like Vatican City. And Australia, it is the only island continent which is surrounded by water on all sides, and it is the smallest continent. I'll tell you one small sentence by which you can remember all the names of the 7 continents. Aaron, 8, 9 sticky apricots at April. E for Europe, A for Asia, 3, N for North America. You can easily remember if you know the sentence. It will be helpful for you to remember all the 7 names of 7 continents. S for South America. The starting letter of these words. North America, South America. A again for Antarctica. One more A for Africa. Last one is Australia. There are 4 A's. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more, N, S and E. You can remember in that way also. Antarctica, Africa and Australia. If you want, you can copy the sentence. Erin 8, 9 sticky apricots at April. Okay, children. Let us see a small video which shows it's a song. You will feel happy to see that, which shows the 7 continents in order.
The world is split up into continents. There are 7 in all. And if you get the gist, we're gonna make a list from biggest to small. They are Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia. Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia.
Hey, my name is Asia, and more than half of the world lives here, about whatever.
And I am Africa with desert for miles, and the Nile is the longest river. North America, start down in Panama, wide open spaces all the way to Canada.
I'm South America with animals galore, where the rainforest grows, cause the rain really pours.
I'm Antarctica, and I'm totally ours.
And I'm Europe, you're welcome, for the pasta, pizza, waffles, and fries.
I am Australia, some call me Oceania. I got a lot of islands, too many to explain to ya.
We are Asia, Africa, North and South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia.
Hope you all enjoyed the song, children. It was very nice, no? you heard about all the 7 continents of the world through the song. And let me ask some questions. We have come to the conclusion. Let me see how many of you answer the questions I ask. Which is the largest continent? Largest continent? Yes, Asia. How many continents are there in the world? How many continents are there? Altogether, 7 continents. Which is the smallest continent? Which is the smallest continent? Australia. Yes. Which continent has the highest population? Can you guess? Highest population. Where more people live. That is Asia. China and India both are highest populated countries. These are situated in Asia. It is the continent where 60% of the people live. Which is the only continent having only one country? It is the island. Yes, that is Australia. It has only one country, whereas other continent has many countries. Australia has only one country, that is also island. Can you tell me what is an island? I told you the difference between peninsula and island. Peninsula and island. Peninsula is the land covered by water on 3 sides, whereas island is the land surrounded by water on all sides. Which continent has the largest river Nile? Which continent has the largest river Nile? Yes, these are questions you may get in the exam, and you can be asked in one word. You have to guess and answer. You should know all these facts, important facts about the continents. These are the basic. It's very important for you to learn all these things. So the river Nile is situated in Africa. The same thing. Which is the largest? Which is the continent which has the largest desert? For that also the answer is Africa. Okay children, hope you all understood about the continents, different continents. We have come to the conclusion of the session. You do the activity, mark the 7 continents on world outline map, and you can color it. It is the homework.